My daughter just gifted me this beautiful flower. Oh, this is so pretty. This was in the yard.
It's right there. By some
Oh,
sign. You know, she put in your hair and if it to make it look like Moana.
do it. Oh, that's cute.
Ooh, some of the pollen got on me.
Oh. So, hey everybody, hey. So, we're going live. As y'all can see from the description, what's the T for all signs? Okay, we doing what's the T for all signs, period. Okay, so we're going to start with our earth signs. We're going to start with our earth signs just because I'm outside and I felt the need to be grounded. So, I came outside to get some fresh air to let the sun hit me. You know what I'm saying? I sat right here so the sun can shine on that skin. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going to start with our earth signs. So, angels and ancestors, I ask that you use my body wholly, fully, to relay these messages clearly to whoever may need them today. Amen. And Ashe. Okay. So, I got some new cards, y'all. I got some new cards. The first deck, this is the literally what's the tea deck. What's the tea? So I was so excited to come on and go live and use this deck because earlier today my oldest daughter, she was like, I was just pulling some cards for myself as I've been doing daily. And my daughter came downstairs. She was like, Mom, can you pull a card for me before I go to work? Just so I, can get a feel on what's to come. And I was like, okay, cool. Picked the cards up. I said, Spirit, what's the T for her name? Shuffle the cards. One card flew out. The card that flew out was basically, I don't remember what the words were on her card, but the card was basically saying that today she's going to receive some type of recognition. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to admire her, and she's going to be very, very shy. She's going to be like, face. And on the card that I showed her, the dude made the same face she made when I told her what the card said. So she went to work or whatever, right? And about an hour and a half of my daughter being at work, she sent me a text and was like, Mom, your cards are so perfect. And I was like, what? What happened? And she was like, I just met this guy at work and he is a photographer for a model agency and he told me that he loves my look and he gave me his card and told me to call him if I'm interested. And I was like, girl, what? Oh my God. So I had to come on here. Hey, I had to come on here. Thank you. That getting so long. Like I was just telling my wife yesterday, my lights are getting so long. Thank you. Um, but I had to come out here and use these for the collective because my daughter told me that these cards is the trend news. So I had to come on here and, what I'm saying, give y'all a little sun. So we're going to start with the earth signs. The earth signs. We're going to start with the earth signs. Spirit, what's the T? Thank you. My daughter just picked this out the front yard and came and put it in my hair. I was like, I want you to look like Moana. I said, oh, thank you, baby. I was like, oh, thank you. That made me so happy. Okay, Spirit, what's the T for the earth signs? What's the T for the earth signs? Oh, okay. I love when they fly the deck. So the first card that came out for the earth signs, it says friend zone. Great vibes, no sparks, more buddy than bae. Safe but not romantic. Accept the role that they can offer. So somebody have this person around them that they probably are very interested in. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit is saying keep this connection in the friend zone. Okay, keep this a safe space. Keep it like it is because you don't want to start nothing and then it ruin the connection and the bond that you have in this safe space. Everybody needs a safe space. So if you have this person This friend that you can chop it up with, this friend that you can play games with, this friend that you can laugh and joke with, this friend that you can even call and cry on sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Have a shoulder to lean on sometimes. Keep it in the friend zone. You can love this person, but love them as the friend safe space. Okay? Earth signs. What else, Spirit? What else do the earth signs? What? Oh, okay.
So, oh, my flower. Maya, my flower fell out. Can you put it back on?
My flower fell, honey.
Hopefully the bees don't come.
It's fine. Bees bring good luck, money, abundance. Okay, so the next card that came out for Earth signs, it says second chance, do over moment, lessons learned, wiser hearts, test from the universe. Will you repeat or will you rewrite? Oh, that's a good one. Will you repeat Earth signs or will you rewrite? So there could be a connection that Spirit is saying this connection can really have a second chance. But if you take this second chance with this connection, the thing is, both of y'all have been separated. Both of y'all have been through different tests. So, are you going to walk in ego in this situation, Earth signs, or are you going to just take the wiser route with this connection this time so it can actually come out to really be that divine connection that it really could be? Okay? Will you repeat or will you rewrite? Okay? Earth signs. We got divine timing. Divine timing, earth signs. It says delays with the purpose, not denied, just postponed. Things aligning behind the scenes. Trust the schedule. So earth signs, you probably have been putting the work for something. Probably been waiting on some type of email, some type of phone call from something important. Earth signs. The spirit is saying, baby, be patient. Be patient because this thing is going to bring you a bigger blessing that you think that you even thought it was going to bring you. So spirit is saying just be a little patient because we working on this thing for you in the back. We working on this thing for you in the background. And I was just telling my wife the other day that because we're in a certain situation, I was like, I think this situation is going to be exactly what it's supposed to be, exactly what was talked about from the jump. But I feel like this situation is going to be one where it's going to have to take patience. It's going to have to take time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have to take time to actually grow into that thing. And I feel like this is what that is for the earth signs. It's going to take time for it to actually grow for it to actually start flowing in that divine movement that you already know that it's supposed to be. Okay? And on this card, the time is 12:38. The time is 12:38. So somebody might be receiving some type of information around 12:38. Around 12:38 a.m., 12:38 p.m. Earth signs. It's Earth sign message, okay? And somebody can have Aries placement. You can be dealing with the Aries, Scorpio placements, Virgo placements outside of being an Earth sign, okay? So I feel like it's one more card for the Earth signs in this deck, and then we're gonna move to the what's the news? What's the news for the Earth signs? So we have past life, instant familiarity, deja vu connection, old karma resurfacing. You've met before, just not here. So Earth signs, I feel like this divine timing connection is a past life connection. It was so strong, like when you first met, it's like you knew you wanted this thing with this person. It's like you never felt this way before, Earth signs. It's just like, man, I know you. You know what I'm saying? You know when you go somewhere and you see somebody, you like, man, I know you from somewhere. You probably never met them in this lifetime, but you know them from a last lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like having deja vu moments and things like that. Earth signs. I feel like that's what this divine time and connection is. It's a past life connection. Okay, so let's get to what's the news for the earth signs. What's the news? What's the news for the earth signs, spirit? What's the news? What's the news for the earth signs? What's the news? What's the news for earth signs? There we go. All right.
Let me hold my flower. I don't want my flower to fall.
Okay. What's the news for earth signs? Earth signs, y'all probably been seeing 1111. So the first card that says karmic third party relationship or lesson. So earth signs, y'all might be in some type of third party relationship. You might be in some type of relationship where you are learning some type of lesson. Sneaky link, hidden lover, low key situationship, side piece. So earth signs, I wonder is this third party sneaky link situation that the third that the earth signs is got going on. Is this that divine connection, this divine partnership that we're talking about is gonna take time to actually flow like you want it to flow? Anything else for the earth signs? Why y'all cards falling on the ground?
Earth signs, I feel like y'all need to be more grounded. Y'all probably need to go outside.
Spend time in nature, earth sign.
I definitely feel like y'all need some grounding because all y'all cards falling on the ground.
All of them. Earth signs. So this card that just didn't want to be picked up. Earth signs. It says reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends, squad. So I feel like earth signs, y'all probably need to spend time with y'all close friends, with y'all squad. Y'all need to probably, you know what I'm saying, chop it up with your boys, chop it up with your girls, the ones that you know got you, the ones that you know go tell you what the real is, and they'll probably help you out with whatever confusion that you have going on, earth signs. The next thing says courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. The next card says lost, ghosted, cowardness, disappearing act. So I feel like earth signs, all this is dealing with the relationship, love. So the earth signs is definitely going through something with some type of partnership, something with some type of connection. Some earth signs are trying to run away from what they know they want. They being a coward. They ghosting. They good with disappearing when shit get real. Earth signs. You know what I'm saying? That's why Spirit said, I need you to be grounded. I need you to be grounded because this thing can be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can have this whining and dining connection. Y'all can have this courtship. And when y'all together, it's definitely romantic and passion. The romance and the passion is definitely there in the connection. So earth signs, I feel like y'all just need to get grounded so y'all can actually start flowing in what you know you need to be flowing in, okay? So that's all that I have for our earth signs. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if anything resonated with y'all earth signs. But we finna get into our next sign. Hey family. So now we are doing what's the tea for our air signs. What's the T for our air signs? Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into what's the T for our air signs. All right, Spirit. Spirit, what's the T for our air signs? What's the T? Oh,
All right.
we had a card fly out for our air signs. It said breadcrumbs, air signs. Somebody breadcrumbing you, giving you minimum effort. They're giving you just enough to keep you around. They're being very inconsistent with the contact. You deserve the whole loaf, not the breadcrumbs, air signs. Mm, this is a real message, air signs. So it's like, I feel like straight out the top, air sign spirit is saying, you know that this connection that you're trying to hold on to, that you're trying to keep, is breadcrumbing you. You also know that you deserve the whole fucking loaf, air sign. So, what else do the air signs need to know, spirit? What else do the air signs? What's the T? Not what else. What's the T? All right. Y'all see that air sign? What's the T for air signs? Air signs, y'all dealing with an earth sign. I'm an air sign connected to an earth sign as well. But air sign, it says divine timing. Delays with the purpose, not denied, just postponed. Things aligning behind the scenes, trust the schedule. So air signs, there might be some things happening in a connection right now that are moving slowly for you. The spirit is saying, be patient, baby. Divine timing. We working on something in the background for you, baby. And this thing gonna be good. This thing gonna be real good. You know that things have been flowing for you at air signs lately. So air signs, you know this thing gonna be good. So just be patient. Just keep doing what you're doing, air signs, and know that spirit got you. So second chance, do over moment. Lessons learned. You learned the lesson. Wiser hearts. You've been there, done that. You know what you want, and you know what you don't want, air signs. Test from the universe. Will you repeat or will you rewrite? Will you repeat or will you rewrite? So air signs, there might be some person, some connection that try to spin the block with you. And spirit is saying, are you going to rewrite this thing? Are you going to repeat this thing? Or are you going to learn your lesson and rewrite this thing? And I'm not going to say that this connection don't necessarily reconnect the connection. What I'm saying is move with the wiser heart. Make sure that both people have learned their lesson. Okay? What's the T for the air signs? What's the T? Any more T for the air signs? Any more T for the air signs? Any more T for the air signs? All right? Any more T? Air signs, money talk. Finances affecting love, power, support, or control through cash. Time to be honest about your goals. Count the cost. Money talk. Then we have envy watching. Oh, air signs. So air signs. You might have just started something new. You might are about to start something, and you might have are about to step into an opportunity. Air signs. This earth sign could probably help you financially step into this connection, right? But it says you need to be honest about your goals, air sign. Be honest about what you want to do with your finances, air signs. When you are needing help, when you are needing, you know what I'm saying? Don't cry. Don't cry. And this is definitely air sign card. You see this Libra? I feel like this is dealing with the Libra air sign. The Libra air sign, you probably are quick to cry because you don't want to be honest about the goals that you want to have. about the goals that you want to accomplish. But Spirit saying, baby, look, the help is out there for you. You just need to be real with yourself so the help can give you what you really need. Okay, the next card says envy watching. Air sign, since you have all these opportunities and all these blessings that you're stepping into, you got some silent followers secretly studying your moves, pretending not to care, pretending like they don't care about what you got going on, but they always watching. Your glow bothers their shadows, air sign. So continue to glow. Baby, am I glowing? Baby, am I glowing? Because I'm an air sign. I'm an air sign, sun and rising. Okay? And I've been feeling the envy. I've been feeling the eyes watching. So air signs, you definitely got some envy, eyes watching you. You, you shining so bright is irritating them. You shining so bright it's irritating. Shine so bright that you blind their ass. Okay. So let's move on to what's the news. What's the news for our air signs? What's the news for our air signs, Spirit? What's the news for our air signs? What's the news? This card wants to come out honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. So I feel like air signs, there's somebody that's staying on your brain, air signs. There's somebody that you would love to talk to often. It's somebody that you feel all the feels with. Okay? Air signs, we have heart to heart, deep conversation, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. So I feel like air signs, we will be having heart to heart with someone. You will be having blunt and honest conversations with someone, intimate decisions with someone. Someone is going to be saying, bye, Felicia. Thank you. But next, and leaving and not caring. Air signs, I feel like you might be leaving somebody and not caring. You might be like, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. It's time to just, I'm over it. Bye, Felicia. Literally. Turn. Air signs. Turn. Party animals, sex, drugs, alcohol, surface pleasures. I feel like somebody might be a little turned this weekend. You know what I'm saying? If it resonates with you, you know what it means. Um, Detective, snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. I feel like air signs, somebody might be trying to dig for dirt and accuse you for something. Somebody might be trying to just find something wrong with you, air signs, just because they feel like everything with you is just so perfect. So they're trying to find something that's wrong with you, air signs. They just wanna snoop around in your life, but it's okay. Air signs knocked up. Air signs, I feel like somebody's going to be pregnant. Somebody's going to get knocked up. Somebody is going to be expecting, mothering. I have a close air sign friend and she is expecting. She has just found out she's pregnant. Yeah, I've been wanting. I ain't gonna talk about me, but twins have been really, 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 really strong in my soul, in my spirit. But I'm like, I don't know how this gonna happen. You know, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but whatever. But pregnancy signs, expecting mothers, okay? The next card we have is repo. Oh, what that was? Flying by me made me knock my flower out my hair. Oh, this flower do got a lot of pollen. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna just sit it down. Y'all see all that gray? Okay. Air signs. Default on payments, financially incapable, repass access, repossess access, or air signs. Make sure you're doing what you need to do. Make sure you're not being defaulted on no payments or nothing like that. And your business, dirty money, laundering, steal, illegal, air signs, stay away from that dirty money. Stay away from that illegal shit. Air signs, do what you need to do. And if you need to do what you need to do just to get a little flow going, I ain't gonna say that. But just be careful whatever it is you're doing. It's not to pay, period, okay? Because the jail card didn't come out, so it ain't saying don't do it. But just be careful. Anything else? Any other news? Fire air signs, and all three of these cards came out. Somebody dramatic, somebody being extra, somebody trying too hard, air signs. Somebody taking you on a roller coaster full of highs, full of lows, off and on again, hot and cold. Somebody taking air signs on a roller coaster. Air signs, you might be doing a lot of laughing, a lot of laughter, a lot of wholeness, a lot of overjoy, smiling this weekend as well. But that's all that I have for our air signs, okay? So now we're going to move on to the next sign. So now we're going to go to our water signs. Water signs. Water signs. Angels and ancestors. What's the T? What's the T for the water signs? What's the T for the water signs? Angels and ancestors. What's the T for the water signs? What's the T for the water signs? Okay, water signs. Boundaries. Saying no without guilt. Protecting your time and energy. Teaching people how to treat you. This is my lane. This is my line. Water signs. So I feel like water signs need to be strong with your boundaries. And then the next card for the water signs came out was main character energy. Dating for fun, not forever. Flirty, free, fully yourself. No settling, just shining. So I feel like the water signs, you are in this main character energy, literally. What's the T for the water signs? What's the T for the water signs? Past life, instant familiarity, deja vu connection, old karma resurfacing. You've met before, not just here. So you might be coming up on some past life energy as well. Water signs, you know what I'm saying? Meet somebody, you like, man, I feel like I know you from somewhere. Probably not here, but that person that was the past life connection, most definitely water signs. What's the T for the water signs? Any other T? Spill the tea, water signs. It says honest conversations, safe space to vent, saying what's been held back, get it off your chest, water signs. So it's time for you to spill the tea, water signs, about whatever been on your chest, get it off your chest, spirit is saying. Anything else for our water signs? Any other tea? Any other tea for the water signs? Any other tea? Water signs, minimum effort, somebody breadcrumbing you too as well, water signs. Just giving you just enough to keep you around, being inconsistent with the contact. You deserve the whole loaf, water signs. You don't deserve to be breadcrumb. Is it you breadcrumbing somebody, water signs, or somebody's breadcrumbing you? But either way, the person deserves the whole loaf, not the crumbs. The next card says mixed signals. Somebody is giving you mixed signals, or you giving somebody mixed signals, water signs. Being hot and cold, yes today, maybe tomorrow, being very confusing. Ask for clarity, not excuses. Don't give me excuses, give me clarity. Okay? So let's get to what's the news for the water signs. What's the news for the water signs? What's the news? What's the news for the water signs, Spirit? What's the news for the water signs? All right, water signs. We have swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. So somebody has swept somebody up off their feet, water sign. Somebody is falling in love, water sign. Then we have honeymoon. Yes, definitely water sign. Somebody's definitely falling in love. Love is definitely on the brain. You definitely feeling all the feels, water signs. Spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats out the bag, untrustworthy. So water sign, somebody might be telling your secrets, somebody might be spilling the beans, might be running their damn mouth like water, literally water sign. So be careful, well not be careful because it is what it is. It's gonna come out. You're gonna hear whatever it is that you need to hear. What's the news? What else is the news for the water signs? What else is the news for the water signs? What's the news for the water signs? News for the water signs. Any other news for the water signs? Any other news for the water signs? One more shuffle. Any other news for the water signs? And we got y'all last card. Kinky ways, fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. So water signs, somebody might be kinky, somebody might be looking to explore sexually open to whatever. But that's all that I have for our water signs. Okay, so we finna move on to our last sign. All right, so we moving on to our fire signs. We are moving on to our fire signs. Spirit, what's the T for our fire signs? What's the T for our fire signs? What's the T for the fire signs? Come on. All right, fire signs. Influencer status, all eyes on you looking at. Your vibe inspire others. People watching your moves. Use your platform wisely, fire signs, okay? So fire signs, you might be in this influencer energy. You might literally have all eyes on you right now, fire signs. So spirit is saying use your platform wisely. Okay, do exactly what you want to do on your platform because people are definitely watching you right now. You are definitely going to be seen right now, fire signs. What else? What's the T for the fire signs? Give me that T for the fire signs. All right. All right, fire signs. Plastic smiles, forced kindness, polite but cold. Compliments that don't feel real. Don't mistake curiosity for connection. So, fire signs, you probably got some people around you that's giving you fake smiles. You know what I'm saying? Because they do see that you are getting this, because you have this influencer status. Because you have this influencer status, you have these people that's giving you fake smiles. These people that's looking at like, yeah. Mixed signals. There's somebody around you that's giving you hot and cold signals. They might be saying yes today, might be saying no tomorrow, might be saying maybe the next day. Ask for clarity, not excuses, fire signs. Ask for clarity and not excuses, fire signs. But like, I don't want to hear no excuses. What is it? Tell me what it is. What's the T for the fire signs? What's the T? Y'all see that, fire signs? I don't want y'all to think I'm just pulling no cards out. Y'all see that? Truth reveal. Mask slipping off. They mask slipping off. Receipts surfacing. Hidden info being exposed. Now you know what you're dealing with. Fire signs. Now you know what you're dealing with. There's going to be some truth revealed for the fire signs. You're going to be like, oh, The fire signs, you finna get all the receipts you need. You finna find out everything you need, fire signs, about whoever that person is. And you can be like, oh, okay. Now I know exactly what I'm dealing with. Leveling up, fire signs. So once this person show you they truth, you gonna cut them off and you gonna level up. Glow up season, outgrowing certain people and places, stepping into your next version. Not everyone can come, and that's why these truths are being revealed for you, fire signs, because everybody can't come to where you're going. Everybody can't come to the next phase, fire signs. Point blank. Period. What's the news, fire signs, spirit? What's the news, fire signs? Cause baby, they tea was on point. That tea was tasting good for the fire signs. So let's see what's the news, fire signs. What's the news, spirit, fire signs? Roller coaster, fulls of highs and lows, off and on, hot and cold. So fire signs, y'all definitely dealing with a situation that's going like this. Masculine pride, masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. So it's probably dealing with a man that's, he look good. The man look real good. You know, he look real good. He probably has some toxic things going on with him. You know what I'm saying? But when it's good with him, it's good. When it's bad with him, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the man, he just gets himself together. Honeymoon and love is on the brain. You definitely have this person on your brain. You definitely feel all the feels when it comes to this person. So yeah. What else is the news for the fire signs? What's the news? Ooh, this by Felicia energy. But this TikTok was first. So fire signs, if this you, don't procrastinate. But somebody, it's like TikTok, their time is getting real thin. They acting like they're too busy. So some people might literally be saying bye Felicia because you're too busy. I'm leaving and I'm not caring anymore. I'm saying next because you procrastinate. Because you acting like you too busy. You acting like you can't speak up. So fire signs, I feel like this is you in a connection. Somebody is a player. Player, fire signs. It says playing the field, not looking to settle at all. They seeking their options. And this is the energy I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like you definitely gonna figure out who this person is, fire signs. Supersize me, doing too much, excessive and overindulgent. This player, you gonna find out they've been doing too fucking much. Fire signs, you gonna find out they've been doing too fucking much, and that's why you gonna move on and not give a fuck. Even though this person has been on your mind, fire signs, when you find out what you're gonna find out about this connection, about this person, you gonna be like, you know what? You don't even deserve to be on my brain all day long. I'm finna move on, and you can continue to overindulge in all that trash and all that street shit that you've been doing. Cause baby, you is beneath me, honey. I'm divine. You beneath me. Okay, so that's all that I have for y'all. That is all the signs I am going to say this live. I'm also going to chop it up so you can go to your specific sign. You ain't got to watch the whole live. But thank y'all for everybody that tuned in. Thank y'all for liking. Thank y'all for subscribing. And thank y'all for sharing your energy with me. All right? Peace.